Gano tubakona kanya gwetana mbere kugwatana bautu kiri mubango Jwaku Guukiria njuma ina ni ntukwira tomba kutha tukiariria mantu mwanya nazomba kutha jakiringithia motoro jetu gutigira ni tugukara kiria mutombetaga quality life arana about 40321 nyakibugu ithatu ijirimwe no namba yetu SMS kurikanie namba yetina mariki nyajariku rukiro naro trenda kwariria gintu gita personal development kana ura wewe ngwa umba kwithirwa Guukiria uturo bwaku gwengwa ugwe mbuga wanjirite initiative eu wewe wengwa bitantinyari kinyondene ya studio cheturukirwa naro turina mutaaramu wa mantu jege miturire KIMATHI kana wenda life coach karibu sana ibaga no tubakona kanya kugwatana bautirukirwa naro kethe mutegero TV twire ritara yaku ni atugita na umite
Iwega sana Betty. Rito rya KIMATHI gatwiri KIMATHI. Mbithara ndi mwarimu. Mbitana physics and mathematics.
Wow.
But apart from that mpendete mantu ja gutarantu mono counseling, personal development. Kwa ndithite gintu gitwa personal development coaching. They trained as a personal development coach. Ngaitana antu ura bomba kuongera kuchi what do I call it? Guukiria.
Yes.
Maisha jao. So, ezi ngugimbiga ndi very passionate about na sana ndila na youths beto no ntoibo mpambiriti abona jamba itana irasine inombonete kwina need gukaranzina mwana kumuonia uratomba ku solve mathina ja mingi jara mwana gukurukira. So eu niongogira mbita I'm also a team building coach itwitangu gena corporates na nya groups ja arimu staff ama kinya antu babangi be in the corporate world tugeta tukaba train through play tuize mesero ne tumantu bakaerewa mantu haraka na zaidi pere ya mantu zaidi bakitindanagia so we go and play, we incorporate play tugatonyithia play au na mtu akathoma so many lessons in team building. Yeah, so we do team building and personal development. Yeah,
fantastic. Atanjirie ruaria ruantukia narua mbuga ndire tukuga personal development bwambere makenda tutate mutegeri mono imbio yongwa tukwariria
personal development ithera imantu ja guikuria kenda ukora we balanced, we a balanced human being na ndi tutega tukona kwi mantu ja maingi. For example, kwithira kwina the emotional side urio kuigwa ndene yaku kwina mathuganio jabatere gukaraje kura kwina the spiritual side mantu ja kanisene urio tega murungu maromba ja na mantu ja jau kwina the physical side kuimenyera mwiri jo kwengwa kendo kara miaka inye mingi zaidi na ndio kende nyawe yabera mirimo ezi mingi kuiza thai no ntobwa maybe stress kana lifestyle that ukara. So personal development ikuhakikisha we na that balance no gukura side chonde.
Oh, kedra yo mtu mojuru.
Yes.
All right. Antu baba inge ntijikira i generation yetu lakini antu baba inge betaruo.
Yeah.
Kana kwa kiragi ukare gikare antu baba inge ba ntijikira i kugeranja or something lakini ntijikira personal development batere kwithira ye intentional. Nuntu sometimes mantu jama ingire mwantu bega jakaje outside control yeku kana i up to murungu kwegintu antu bendeta gweta mono na gichunku fate kethera mbugandari nkare ona ngakara anyway kinyanda thithia kana ntithithia kwa gwetaru
nkugata kiure yakuba kamba no beti na ibaga kiure kiu nontu au tumete kitambo kuti muntu arairia mantu ja personal development so antu babengi tari intentional for them baingi na ndi barari wewe gwetaruo ugeta tuko uga kaende something like that so but I personal development ebu kwithira if intentional igento gwengo thithia but also tukori atiri na teumba kwithira intentional kethira tina awareness that there is something like that kethira tize muntu na buigo trainwa menya mantu ja mwetu expect atokaitano kuma toiba banini problem solving, decision making mantu ja ku solve mathina jetu twingwa mantu ja kuamua mantu ja goal setting to thugane tu biguitano ne achiali betu tu yana banini lakini mantu ja moja tiguitano na tema kosa nya achiali betu kai kinyabo bataizi kethira kwina gintu ja kiu na kethira bataitanirwo ala baitanirwo ni bagatwitana ko mantu ja mo pomba kwithira batije batu tubui kwethira twizi muntu akajukia jani iwe personal ukambiria ko research ukathoma mauku ukathikira videos ugatega ipindi ja bibi weru ikureta ntukuje narwe muntu akamenya kwina jani ja iwe personal development na wameambiria na ndi maisha yaku jateta ja sukumini we twita fit maisha yaku igwo kaja banga wengo of course na utethia bo murungu ejaga utethia lakini orekeria tu iza ngari orekeretie ngari tina ndereva ukamua ura gugeta fit ikaugora gugeta so tiu gwetao that's not how it works kwenda withira we intentional that I want to develop myself na inkwenda gukura na inkwenda gweta step wingi in all areas of my life yeah
atwaririe mantu jegie ku balance goko luntu inyoka taka kagitene gaka kiri society yetu kana kiri mugongo jwetu twina antu baba ingi bare mono twegemere rutere rwa kuthoma mauku no kethira mtu na thomete na ma degree that's why twina ana baba ingi mono bathomete out here lakini bena miturire inyayo yongwe kumba kwithira kiba frustrate kwithira gichi-equip na life skills igitumikingana yani how important is it kwithira ugwe wina life skills jo ugatia kumba kwithira inyoke deal na mantu ja kwizira
it is very important kwina gitumi giki nene muno muntu achi-equip na life skills no tukithomo is just one area yani ika fraction kanini ki maisha ja muntu ja mwanadamu na ndienda tutege ukateka for example mantu jareta gukaraja ki happen in the like what we see on the media mantu ja sometimes the way we look at politics ikubuinya thera muntu na thomete na mbi no kumba gutega mantu sobali tega mantu inyato ni sene kwe antu ba no thomete no na mantu jojo nteje sawa lakini kwe ugo gutonyo okachithira in cults no ntutamenya kwe na balance in life no kuthoma kabisa lakini wejage family antu ba bengi mono thai bare miku maintain their families no tega thene wirumanie na kwethira uti equipped na life skills no ntukethira no thomete yes we daktari lakini uti kumba ku handle your emotional side iroga chithira maybe kwe bantu ja kuumira jagatuma okathithio ntuku regret so iro kuona family nyingi thai antu bakiuragana niki the emotional side has not been developed muntu na develop these other sides lakini kwimwe tigiro ama kwimwe kana ijiri cha tigiro desperation iro kuona thai antu bena ma depression na kinyari muinya health mwiri ukona mirimo diabetes sometimes high blood pressure ito with a lifestyle diseases most of them it is anontu bakwithira tutikomba ku live a balanced life kwa ukeja gutega tikithomo aki wathoma skuru nare no kuruka well done very good lakini after that kana as you move along na kithomo kia ku education ubwigwito kiongara life skills kenda umba kumenya na umba kuendelea mbere na jathai no kona ore economically kwa antu babengi be in businesses kwa antu babengi be ngugene chiao demoro na mtu abutongo gya kasu desperate ithaga churaga akeza koraga family we kana kambira kuthithia mantu fani in the family still that is no buikomba kumenya how do I deal with a challenge when it comes so personal development ni goteza even in that area muritoro kuma for example the ikikiri kiromera ya KCPE achali beto bengi baije kukuruka KCPE it's ultimate iwije kane oya uga maisha ya kuja gakarate whereas kwe mantu jangi ja mengi mono ja kuongera after mwana akuruka kigerio are they able to set the new goals for the next level agita secondary mwana ojo equipped eta na area number 1 tikithomo akethira kwe skuru mo wetokethira bullies are these children able to be assertive no barunga mekivyao aga stand up for themselves atika e bullied ongera maronda jaro already jenkorone kana ageta mwana already self esteem ewe inthi agita ithire bangi bakuinyange self esteem ata zaidi then akathuka so mwana na bwikwithira equipped inya from an early age kenda akiumara now ethire mwana we strong ethire mwana we emotionally mentally physically strong na wije mbia kwenda maisheni hetaga set goals chaebwaga ukona kethiri secondary ne agita through easily neta university the same case akarega kuichinyangia ndendo tege gintu kingi na ntinyari tega jana baba kunywa drugs bagutumira drugs ana baba etum bangi bare ambire na issues kuma family kuma their backgrounds and then bagikora bakethira batikumba ku deal na issues yu bata trainwa could deal na those issues. So akathugania na tempumba kuthithia nkamamiria kana nkamantiria feelings iria nkuigwa either cha rejection kana mantu jajau. So ukona kethiri nchobire akuine ya kunywa ibangi erwa onywa bangi kwa karojo na ojo akathithio. Ana iba kwenda shortcuts mono ja imbithirite ndina alitoba kumbira mwarimu muntu atinywite bangi atiwa physics kana atiwa mathabu. Lakini mwana ojo gataitano na ate kithomo muntu abuyu kijukia na ate muntu abuyu eta skuruli how do you manage your time when you the life skills, how do you set your goals na toka set goals chaku na ate weta kirasini okomba go focus okarokigo nyama mwalimu kirasini akirana focus concentrate lakini no twitene go focus kana go concentrate nobody tutita nawa so mantu jeje ubeti ijo tu dilajo
na no tukomenya we mwarimu both class ine no turone no kuthogana mbwa matujai jabatera kwithaje part of syllabus at some point in life mbwa nyakiri developmental stages iria cha mwana kwithira agikura akiriwe
sana kabisa chabu kwithira jario na in fact thirikari nigeretie nontu kwi lesson introduce ja high schools mbonete kwina lesson ya life skills lakini nayo tega most of the alimu taka tu train baba ingi kuitangugeu kwa mwalimu eja inyathira wina ga ukukaria weja uka kainge iteta wa lesson yu cha life skills amba kona mwalimu ajokitie kanya kau ageta gaitananga masabu ageta itithia syllabus mantu jajau na inya bara beku by the together basic counseling skills te baba ingi so mwalimu ura we equipped ko deal na life skills kirasine te alimu baba ingi kwa ukona baraba ingi bakiebera na in fact inyalimu baba bongo baingi bako need personal development coaching
nyambo pena issues
mostly
nyambo na ajie
anto yes people in short people are watu wanahitaji hiyo coaching sana
ndinge thugana kima thugana jakwa the reason why ndigurera tukara constantly evolving mbuga inyangwa generation kiri achiari betu mto as long as numere skuru noitre skuru what you myo kinya college kana university kuno andikiro no tonyeri thirikari that was it pa person information ni yeto ya kuumba kwithirwa kigitabura academically nini thai generation ire equity take over social media as long as we saw social media we na no kumba kwithirwa ori we aggressive said we irio kona bakiona marketing deals nini antijikithira imantu tubatere kwithwa tugikarana jogorera tugu change because I feel like nini life skills igakara mtu agakara akibanga kiatumio ukona antu bakuru sometimes be lost nontu uri koroke thira ora wathuganitie kana ora uiji gwa change
iyo makabisa ubeti in fact okay joteka kanima au acheri betu batwira thomo wandikwe thoma wite ngugi fulani we daktari we mwalimu kwe ura bajukitie kithomo kibwigwikia mtu direction hiyo but okay joteka as you have said times have changed mtu aritira acha kidogo social media ukona kethiri rwembo kethiri TikTok kethiri YouTube they are able to market themselves wetu mera ka skill karawe nako na in fact that is still part of the personal development mwana ona nde I aware that atiomba kulerwa ule batuto alerawa back in those days mwana ona nde ayewe space na batere kinyango kwa space ya develop outside what we know tejara yake tutwere twije thai turarira mantu ja talent development which is very important mwana akomba ku identify talent we nyambere eta university skills ira kamba gut agachisha pen agita nya university kana college kethre music kama ako good at music akomba kuthithia mantu jau na still agaitano kinyaweta in the music industry obui ko be vata now what is the general yani outlook inyaya musicians no dotwana alimo betonya mbeta chieja ngara kama mtu kona agaruka whereas kethra na ukali na life skills iria kinyeta kinyathithia mbecha remain very stable na ukona maisha yaja kiendelea in a very normal healthy way so ukeja gutega it's in fact as you are saying times have changed na ana baba ibabu ikwe wa that space na kethire nyi social media na ambi inyethire ka regulated eka kethire ne agitumira thimu ikethira ne ku regulate one on to still totikwenda kwenda up na ana bojorigi social media endi ba neglectere mathomo jao kana all the other areas of their lives. Nowadays wona mwana nyomba ukona kethera na ithimu ekara thimu ni nyati kuona nyamu ciali urora yakui. So still ikugea na that balance. Ekethera ni kulimitwa ni kwa monitored imbi mwana akuthithia thimune na kethera kwe dreams na talents na skills na chio ukuona ni kuungana na mantu jaja kuma social media kana out there in the media. You support them lakini ukimonitaga imbi akuthithia na ukimu-equipa with the right life skills. Yeah.
Tukeriria ku equip mbije kuri na ikundi bianto kana stages cia muntu araomba kwithirwa akiendekithia kwithirwa agichi develop personally kana agitethirwa. Kuri na developmental stage mbiga wa taramba kigira mono 0 to 7 years iromba kwithirwa gishape mwana uku na ituje personalities or personality mtu shape sometimes from even that very early age neja ika inform inya muturire Jwaku kiri future nembije me lifestyle chetu tha inyora tukurera anabetu ibaere gwa tukara codependency very high and unfortunately sometimes they're not always there for the child. Something might happen ukethra na baba ati go in the society but umenya kuthaba kirungika obongo hata riri development stage the earliest.
Okay. 0 to 7 uko mention a very important stage in life. 0 to 7 mwana agichiaro in psychology tugaitha ya blank slate yani ni karatasi kawaida kwa ukireo kaandika especially between the age of 0 to 7 mwana huyu ewe tora imprint ya maisha yani agatora expected maisha ya kaleo. Number 1 elewa mwana ojo 0 to 7 years atiromba kwithoganiria wengwa kwa hiyo anything that you tell them bajuka ye gospel truth. Number 2 mwana ojo 0 to 7 atiromba ku develop the emotions atiromba ku regulate the emotion. So you don't want some things that happen imo iko dideka mwana 0 to 7 for example let me just give a simple example that you gukara separation of parents. Mwana ojo ona acheli bagi separate ati interpreter that ni acheli bena issues chao akire weta develop to that level. Kaingi okeja kwithira na ba later in life bagi kuira I thought it was my fault yenda thuganire. Remember 0 to 7 mwana igwe iro itharenene iria ona everything is about themselves.
Okay.
So akajuke kile kitu kile kifanyika kikuthithika either makosa jawe kana ni uria thithitie ko ukeja kwithira mwana oju ena neglect wounds agikurakura na kuigwa na neglect retu gethira muchiari umenete na muchiari endete ukona kethiri muchiari let's say for example gutumira drugs kana nchobi mwana kiria kuona between 0 to 7 kiandikirwe na ko agikurakura at some point wona ewaru thara kunyoncho obi maybe ile tunaita 18 years bara amberia we alia uso ukona nonere mucheri akithithia kwa ni unkathithia na atomba go interpret mantuja in a different way. So kuna mantuja mengi especially 0 to 7 to with traumas wa mpaka nyanga kuna some of them ila to kwithira later in life when you find violence jatha iko na a lot of violence in families especially kuna stress so violence mwana ora kuona ngina akiringwa ena miaka 0 to 7 kethiri mwana mware agakura expected anto abalingana agakura expected I'll be treated a certain way kethiri mwana omuthaka a boy child kura gikinya nare akathugania kuruba mbieva uju no monka muntu atumire their muscles na mbikenda athikirwa nja akigura na aga expect kugura mwekuru ara buga jangina na atithaira izi iyo to ire utumika subconscious they choose subconsciously kwa wekura subconsciously o choose manto jaraja kona ja ngwane na jaro experience rewe munini wewe munini in fact uga feeling sirita process rewe munini uga chi experience sometimes in okora na ile okona sometimes cha in marriages have a lot of issues no tega issues iji buruburu techi anto babo bairi kakwino bachitete mukuru aligura mwekuru I expected to behave a certain way niki kwe ule a programiro munini this is how women behave, this is how men behave. Mwekuru no ethera mukuru ule akuona mtu ujo ena tuge masira ja inaje umete otega is something that happened between mostly 0 to 7 years. So kuona mwana oe angry at life kwa hiyo akigurana not only is he angry at life athulirite kila mtu na ndike personal development in fact ukiambira the journey tuambaire na ku deal sometimes with the past experiences nonto mantu jamu jabu processor inyambere mtu agurana so inyambere mtu agurana kana ambiria family take the way we discipline our children ora twathomere batu mbuga muchiari achiari betu batureza go in a very different way. So kona very punishment mostly ya kuurana na muchiari de moki emotion gaitia regardless of what you have done. Atenda kumenya kethira ugo no kuthuganitio na atenda kumenya kethira uko ti muntu munene okaruma kwithira kuringite mwana ora agachira mami kanthurite. So you see things like that, and then wa kura okay, if you're using the same patterns no cyo gutumira ku discipline ana baku mantu jara werero uri umunene utetigaga guchira jo. For example, mucheli okarere kwira wi mtu otheri between 0 to 7 years na tatu go expect mwana wa tatu ge secondary kaneta university igwate ate wotheri kwa mantu jara jonde akathithe ya kethira je kuona yandi wothe yani no otheri eta in the job market akomba guchiariri nyambere antu ate omba guchiariri no twaliwa no otheri na sometimes parents iba kwenda be very careful, especially between that age of 0 to 7. Yeah.
Haya, mutegero ru TV rikana oketha wina kiura kana gintu gya gutwira na about 40321 nyake bogo ithatu ijire mone namba yetu ya SMS ugeta kuraja tumarukia nini netuchokerete na rwereruru nyumekagitagate kuraja.
Nandi no wikire ntumirie ku ya muchemanio kiatho kana ntubwa gitumio kwenda bukinyira mwingi amona ntumiri cia mathiko kiri Kameme Kaweru FM 96.4 ntuko chionde na chiringi 15 akio kiugo ntumirie ku no urete studio cha Weru FM kirogine Meru mbere ya thaa 11 chiogoro ntuko chionde kana oringe na mbeji 0700 117026 no gatetheka ntumirije kathoma gwa themo chiogoro ontuko ni bwega no ntubagwite na mbere gutugwata mbaru ni batwe Weru bwaku atugukinyirie ntumwe kwari okwende kinya Weru FM 96.4 rumuri rwa Ameru.
Ntora ya Kiambiti Nyakisti gicigo bunge kia North Menti kaunti ya Meru etwere mundu ne miaka kathumba
batu twaere kemene kia utegwa wantu aja
kuma tene akadiba Kiambiti batwere tambiti gutestima
twariro gutestima tukomba kunywa stima ite tauragirwo njirene
no ngatwenjero ya underground tuitema milioni
gute barabara
utenjere kinyemwe turakta ya Jwaku
tukamata kwa magari ya ng'ombe
kinya achie ino chiba tumera kwithira be kinya chibitarene
na kinya skuru emwe rere ntere ukorigia Kenya yonde kire KCB
tureri tugakirwa ndi school na thai uteo
jeka bobo botengani batwere kugeranirwa ni atongeria batione weti na mbere
siwezi kuchukua responsibility ya MCA na governor
ndenda kumenya kuga barabara techiawe Kiambiti gukikari
jumberore kuthaici augereire weta muringira kura
Mheshimiwa Robert avere babu ojireta siwenji botajireta barabara baratiga kuthija njira
na kuongera tumbe kirondene siweje kuregwa kunde ino yaterwe
sigwenji no bejero tutara sigwenji re mimi atateroko
tetekeria kaba ketha igwekirwa ndene twekirwe huyu contractor ni contractor sio mzuri pesa ile amepatiwa ni pamoja na intervention
watanira na mwandiki wetu wa Nteto Wini wa King'ero kwambiria Jumaine eti agikuretera rugono ruru rwa mwanya
takagwira itethia you now
keng'ang'i kiongwa tuiga kwa kirujini twakeja kwatho ateto thithiria mandu jaja no peo
itharimo gutuika mpanga
Kimarita mtawa Douglas mwenda kobia kuma unde umonini kwe mayanto ndetagi salo newe so ndeja kurealize ndina that's katabia kaguska is kind kutirekeria ndamienda ndetanda thiria secondary after kuthiria high school ndambiria kuita kasalun kange yangu kwa na challenges na amwala challenges tiareni iko convince anto ekuru kubera jungu ske ndina salona no ntonuje gitare wantu baba ingi bataingi mono ke anto arume guska
inya star 812 star 980 hash gwekira nisambazie jasikiza tune yeku
buda umefanya poa kunicall manze naomba unisambazie tu kachuani bana hauna chuani cheki nijenge kambao basi nijenge kakredo kambao hauna hata bao basi kaashu nijenge kaashu man buda brother nijenge jo. Nikundiala la buda. Cheki, vile nimekupunguzia hiyo yote chwani mbao, ashu. Manzi, mabro ni kujengana jo. Nijenge leo na mimi nikujenge kesho.
Inya *812*980# gwikira nisambazie jasikiza tune yeku.
Bega sana mutegere TV no tubagweta na mbere kurumira mubango Jwaku Guukiria kiro na rotore aririo raumba kwithirwa ugichiukira kirindwanyi mwanya chia uturo bwaku turi na mutaaramu wa mataro jegi Muturire masike mathindene studio chetu tuchokerito karituko ariria ana banini uraumba kwithirwa kirira mwana kwa 0 to 7 years gutigira in future mantujaraja akomba kwithirwa agitrimana jonombe kwithirwa kija handle kwena andika group kakangi nako ka adolescents baraba bomba kwithirwa ndi bakigeria ku form personality au bongo kana kuimenya kumenya na ndiu
mwana atuambirinya kuma 7 years gwitia mwana ojo i mwana already ku develop a mind akirie wewe ngwa kwa mwana to some extent ukomba kwithuganiria kwa ura mwana gukura kinya expectations chetu ja achiari ichibigweta chechenjia. For example, the parenting goal wena mwana 7 to 14 years kana 7 to miaka huko endelea imbio, what are you expecting from the child? Is it total compliance imwana athi exactly ole kuga kana is it for you to cooperate? Kwa ojo imwana orani temanto ja cooperation imwana kethera equipped with the right skills omba kwithuganiria wengwa na kwa ukinya the discipline techniques that you use ni buigweta igechenche kana igeta igikurakura. Okay, personally, oni utrompa advocate inya na 0 to 7 manto ja kuurana non to pa fear non to mwana we in fear gutiwa atemenya kuthithia especially later in life manto jara ja kumira sometimes je very ugly non to ba in fact kiboko ikeja kwithira gatumiro nyomba anto bothe nyomba ubabu kwithira be very healthy ikethira timu chiali ukuurana non to ba maruru. Kwa number 1 discipline technique when akinya miaka 7 ni buigo change to some extent communication ikaingia kugatuika ibo kumba kwaraniria mwana kugatuika na kumba kuorua wengwa what do you think we should do in this case ugo wengwa ore no so ubigo solve the neze ate. So as they go higher kinya monitoring nayo ni buikwithirero no to still niro egitariro mwana gukura na manto ja muiro cha kweja kumira ja kitambo ukona feelings cha mwana ndio akwambira go process what happened na communication inkuga mwana ithire ni boya bit open na mwana oku omba kwalia na mwana oria kiuria na chokerwe that is the age bamba brain yao mba kuithugania reasoning. The reasoning part is more developed kwa ukithira na kumba ko reason no kumba kuelewa kwa oria kiuria nerezwe na rugera omba gukinyira between 7 to 14 to around 14 years. So we also talk about social to for example as an mwana is a cultured socially irio abu na pia kumba we interact na children of their age, their age mates, lakini aka guided how our relationship supposed to be. Boundaries chithera ikariate non to thai ni gitare achore wona na ndi mwana from 7 years na kumomara yani tenja mwana kwenda okarania na ntobara hizi na kwenda ku interact na other children maybe in the schools and all that. So na bwigwita no mantuja boundaries, how do you operate again age ni self esteem ethere ki build up mono kwa mwana atega ona ntikumba bu kana ogwengwo karo imuthitheria manto ja maingi self esteem wete develop bwega no gwigoteka ukona age ariri what is this child able to do no kamwene bwa kathithia manto je akwenda kuthithia kana je akumba kuthithia. So kethiri nyomba ngugiriro kwejana ugassume that mwana 7 years mwana no na ewe ngugichia level yewe communication gutiro tubatere ku communicate na betu in a disrespectful way. In fact mbera achiari ariria mwana treat a child the way you want him or her to treat you. Non turi mwe wona muchiari ajuka ya mwana angani ukamtoka yani utekwerwa ni ukabi ore atimba kwaria mtu munene ni ukwaria mwana. Why do we do that? Ikurukia mwana atigi ntukina gitumi rikana ore ukamoria kuma 0 to 7 to 14 egitari ni wagatoro chiariria. Sometimes ndira na youth ukona mtu ina some issues ukamoria wanenkero task ije tuge topic introduce kirasine. Do you feel like you can do it? Akwirali. Niki akwira mbiga wa sauti ya mami kiongo imbira tiga kana utiomba bu kana we wotheri kana anything that was said, especially imto kedra mtura wa ugete imto very important ke mwanojo. Kwa inya kuma ages cha 7 to 14 mantuja ija mengina to kwira nonga twina a lot of time ekujariria. Lakini techniques, discipline techniques, communication techniques chibuigu improve mono na mwana na skills akedra nyomba remoto buka skills iji mwana na itano nya mantu ja kuruga kujisimamia mwenyewe na itano mantu agu set their goals in life and so on and so forth.
Aya anko rogie kire stage 20 to 30 arianto bomba kutha baki development jege buga careers chao na no kinya ngorano ikuijira.
These are very interesting stage. Stage kuma 20 years to 30. Number 1 tugire mtu e college. Kwa wiro commit mtu antobara bomba kuthabe potential mates. Na kintu kira kiumaira mono na mbonete in many relationships gikiumira ni emotional baggage. Ira mtu ethera kamete from childhood. Irio tha hii ni iria chumairia. So ukeja kuona mwana wa college very needy. Mwana wa college alitaka kuona everybody kuti mtu yani na kugeria ku number 1 kwe social yago expected rali na inya financial kwe yago expected rali na ate au lakini ndio gatego kuona nago chwa kedani akuruba bo kurakura stage ile ni ona za ana bara tuge sometimes na tebonde but some bara pata experience relave mucheri kuma especially the father kedri girls and their fathers irio kambira kuona becho sponsors na most of them batijene kibocho sponsors batijene kiba kwa more attracted to akuruba bo kura but ikumanisha kwe gap tigiro na unless a deal na emotional baggage atikali proceed ukona agikara na either arume bagulene na inya yengi ona antu bari tania na antu but emotionally available for them. So inganto bagota character development nowadays una ukambira ku date somebody tuge mtojo na family na ugo tiji subconsciously no go feel neglected no go feel na inyawe ugechwa subconsciously uchwaga mtoroga ku neglect tuge ora either mami okwa neglect ro mwana kana ugo engwa mbuga muchiali yaku when the parent left we mwana na ndiro kona stage very interesting na mbera anto baba inge knowing what I know now mtu wonde mbere ya get into marriage look for a life coach, look for a personal development coach, get through that journey through that journey o deal na emotional baggage kendo kiambiria gochwa a potential mate wethre mtu esoba na wije mbio kwenda na gento kenge bwi kunota this point ntinyari obwi kunota we wounded when that emotional baggage unkugira we wounded from childhood mostly watracta mtu wounded ni ora bote wounded the same way. Now, for example, if you're very needy, wamba go chedra. If you're really in need of love, wamba go chedra oge attract mtu ina asira mono. But both of you go ina wounds. Na antoba ule mopo trimana bo kona as if it's love at first sight. But in real sense, you are two wounded people. So you fit into each other. Oh, nzare tonya ke glove. You fit into each other so well. Mbere mukala miaka tugejwa mbere jwa iri then either tuna mwaka jwa tuna ndima tujomba jambiria kulipuka. Kwa we could deal with these things. Kedra there is a lot of forgiveness work to be done from the past. Okomba gutega manto ina moso bawe nonto some things chadikire mwana to te blame achari honestly. They did not have an option with the information they had. That's all they could have done. So get through a journey eko akiri neku ogaichokere biure bire bitacho kwa we munini. So when you're able to deal with that all that baggage ogeta we mto all ogachwanande or like when a partner meets you, you're a lady kana we nto moromo kiambira guchwa somebody to marry okethra no hilete. Let's talk about careers. No eje guchwa ngugi nambi
bere ngutonyithia bere dus trend thoughts chakwa socially antu babenge imbigiro kiga socially a very good aspect of life kutigera we mtu mojanajo lakini antu babenge bethe nae kwithira baki make friends kanyi inyachore ukona mtu inyaki noga tigana inya relationships inya achore baba kawaida ukethira mtu atekomba for example ku make na go keep achore and also it happens to relationships ukona mtu atekomba ku manage atumba kwe antobomba kwethira baki date mga every 6 months every year ukona mtu na mtu Oh mwero. I think there is something wrong and it's happening a lot. Mukano tutethia na some tips, especially chia achori mbitithai friendships, especially kwa na healthy friendships. It's quite a problem.
Okay. So number one, kenda withra na healthy friendships and healthy relationships, you need to be a healthy individual.
Okay.
So in fact, the first thing mpo akirie kuyongwa ne kwira ne kuona ya to pointers. Ega kwira, why are you not doing this? For example, kwa anto avoidant, generally ba avoidanto. So you need to find where that is coming from. Na still ngwete bobo kairi wambire kuchuri where it's coming from, mostly tage childhood between 0 to 7. What could have happened? Imbi utomete wambire kwithira we avoidant. Kakwe uko athithikire gitari na register in your mind that achore ni ubathithiria muntu uju kana ina trust issues iwi kuma. Be able to deal with that. Then when you're able to deal with that, wathire especially manto emotional baggage, forgiveness. As I'm talking about mantuja ko deal na your past, one of the things we have to do to make peace with your past is forgiveness. Ora kere anto bara po kosere kana bara wonele be kosera achiali baku at that time, non to know whether that is the same baggage that you're carrying into your relationships now. Then what video identify belief onto bo wete keti ne uwa karanya na achole na tabadida iria muntu. Like in my generation, big tonto bakere mono manto ya toxic friends mbimbi, but ukolwa tumba kudrena toxic friends if you yourself are healthy. But that attracts that. Ija ore rokoro attractangi. So you attract if there's something inside. Any mwanadamu ethera kalije ujaka kwi magnet ndenewe ego attract into bila bingwana eneno. So kedra ugowe na some baggage to meta maronda ndeneku uga attract anto baga ko hat na baga go provera that they are not well. Especially ladies, ituto that when one those issues mono okay kedra ole trimana na friends and then they betray you kana they do something like that. But when you heal and okay there we njirene kuka jirene ka kuga gukora individually mostly end up go attract and to be like minds and to be focused and to be zimbiba kwenda so ugachidira wachi develop uchidira kediriga kundikara kara orale akombuga mbere kanto ba let's say wanapenda gossip or something like that but somehow they drop themselves off okay there and the new group you have ni anto be focus be zimbiba kwenda kedira ugo unchia kuchire kuoni achore bakuba look at even where we meet mbaene kunywene nambi okay there ka group ga mostly ganto bakunywa lakini ugo kedira there is a design in your heart ukona oni I'm better than this, you know, I can do something in a better way and all that wambira ku develop somehow these friendships they fall off okay there anto barana ndio go pick ne anto bago kuonia your worthiness na abago kuonia the sobriety yani wete na maisha yako je soba na jakaliate in a certain way so okay there mtu ku develop mostly utrimana na anto like minded lakini okay there mtu somehow ndene we damaged wa attract anto bangi we damaged so manto jarabu kathithia jate make sense na still kweo mborira manto janto bara patendete ku make friends there is also a personality type kweanto personally the introverts na from what I've heard from experiences introverts mtu prefer go karawenka, they watch their TV and all that lakini also sometimes kuinto geta go take risks okaumara you meet people especially kedra ku mechemani anto araomba kuona anto be like minded kwena omba gweto kedra chole bare kuona abago ko drain. So you don't feel like now going out to the people again because unasikia they are draining you. Yani za kaba ugukunda energy. But nande when you go to in the right circumstances, no way maybe the kind of church you go to, you meet a certain group of people no kona baba no to itaitani kinyango gene easy anto bara go interact abo no way these ones at least wanaenda wapi so they're easy to interact with na still achore batibiku drabe like I'm not saying you should have 1,000 friends the manu idara wena achore bairi kana bada and it is totally normal. It's better kwithira wena muchore omwe kana bairi baize narebete tenkuruke kwithira wena kirindi around you but buku go botego itania you are not vibing. Let's rate vibing.
Quality over quantity.
Yes, quality over quantity.
Kweginto ogweta ko drain energy.
Yeah.
Negative energy is a thing and unfortunately menya to aira anto ba social media kwe groups sometimes especially kire groups imwe iriache Facebook, Telegram nini unfortunately nyakire entertainment gossip mantu negative they sell a lot and I feel like subconsciously mantu jaizomba kuthaja gifeed kia kirie ku even when it comes to relationships nontondira okirire watega thimu trimana na mtu aizene story wanga wakaranga ngania gitambe ni advice ngania gita personally imbona nki unsubscribe nki unfollow tuge macho jau zaraza kara jakigitabure I know sometimes as a form of entertainment itumba kwithra tukiwatch ma series ma movies of certain genres okeza kwithra mantu zaraza kukarika kiri movies ira na series ira unknowingly ichijaiga form how we relate with other people. Okay.
So that's a very interesting question. And still nyontobo bwagaba kutegera narua utwambire nawe uga subconsciously ku absorb mantu jera to absorba. Now your subconscious akiri kwiwe ka long term memory mostly kama mantu jera emotions. So gitaria wethero wetega TV tugenya series kana gintu jakiu there is a lot of emotion no na inyo kimakania there is something you have seen na unashtuka na nuije movie te reality but inaingia ekamberi okwera this is how things normally are, especially are repeated. Ukika ukiwatch the same series, the same movie, the same kind of movies, igo portray a certain type of person, kana a certain type of scenario, oga assume that is what happens. There is a time Kenya news turona mono mantu jantu kuragana sana, especially in families. So urone rekitari wantu baba ingi bara break it up. Non tori karo kyo nangania o naroragire baba o naroragire baba. So gatego kona aja ka stress kidogo tu igatuma urage uragwe. So you see there are so many people separated okay wantu bakiuga omba gukaro gakua whereas really gote danger yo but wogo ngono ambiria go interpret as if there is danger all around us. So
you become paranoid.
Yes, you become paranoid. Okay. So those things are there. Na social media another thing kwere. You know there is a time I was like that kweron that either I'm very negative, I'm very critical. Ndaiza gutega back nkona rokire ndokira nkambiria Facebook. Nkambiria kuona street groups ira tiko discussing bad things about life, about marriage, how life is hard, about nini. So gachidra we depressed. Whereas mantu jamanya wikuma in those groups it's not being really take avoid but keda no kwenda weka mental space kwe positive. If you want to maintain positive energy mantu jama ingi negative no bwigotigana najo kwa uke groups you kuga kwa unsubscribe it's okay kenda maintain a positive mindset all through. So it's one of the things that muntu abwikodithia weta gonto ko discuss how life is hard and all that ni woga atega maisha especially and discuss o maitaja mengi ugatega ukona maisha imekuwa ngumu nini and that kind of a thing. So be in groups that either weke groups kethri ni cha Facebook ire iko encourage onto bora ugo kwenda kethri that growth kethri we mto e marriage eta ke groups iri ko na marriage works and such things.
Okay. Yeah. Taririe career stagnation.
Yeah.
Kuma kire level maguta kire ingi. Yeah. Sometimes kubabe da be lucky goga karajaka uteke bako thithe no kona mtu akiuma from one level to another level lakini kuri na mtu no gakara ware ari na ikethirwa iri kamuga kanene muno gakwithirwa mtu atina motivation kiri uturoba na kwithirwa kinya ari depressed muga na tatumba kutha tugita careers chetu kumankathije
gwetankathiri ingi. That's a very good question. Nande there is something nkwenda otegaja kwe muntu ure otonya in the career akimenyaga I am capable, I can do this, I can do that. Lakini bengi tutonya tutirambire guchira mantu a goals as no tije mbio what exactly do you want. For example ngoria kinyamutegeri wetu career nerori. Have you ever asked yourself where you want to be in the next 5 years? So sometimes uteomba gweta gonto tiji na wetete. You need to ask yourself where am I going? But still ugachuri nyethra ye no tegoko na in 5 years ndingenda kwethra ndare what is preventing you? You obstacles ire ko blocks ire ko che between you and getting there. Again, mbuge kwena gintu tweta many fears, deep rooted fears. One of them is fear of rejection. Why are you not writing that letter, for example, or why would you not even approach your boss and ask for maybe komuira no kwenda maybe ko move on to the next level. Kwa anto bedra bena so many fears, fear of rejection, fear of criticism, especially kaidro rachi encounter we monini. So okay na kwena fear of being seen na fear of success in your area. So irote goko na kethre nye in careers ukona mantuja procrastination on tubura kuthithia that day ukauga I'll put it off for tomorrow baruga ese kudirenda wiki maybe in this company apply for a job ntikia rojunga ikiauke you keep procrastinating whereas the fear of success that is at the root no gukira o successful okoroka certain level era wizini oi the most important kana era wizini o mtu abu igukinya no menya sometimes it's so funny that toeja limited kinya level era wanera achali bakuba kinyete so kona it gets so interesting ukona achali bara tugembuga already ni achali be alimu ba primary ukona mustri olitia kidogo sana kama mwalimu wa secondary but ukona ote okoroka au akire kwete kumba go comprehend no we mwalimu university kana no the something else unless now through the personal development work ukaiza ku realize you're not limited, you are unstoppable, utino utemenya gukinya so long as you put your mind to it. Yeah, so change mtu enda change mbere the beliefs na kwa daily practices nkaranki rangita na antu make sure that every time to arena na group mbera daily practices ira mtu abu kuthithia every day. Number 1 kwena gratitude. Imbio kwera murungu ibaga for that day. Number 2 kwena forgiveness. Iwi mantu jareja bu kuthithwa daily forgiveness no kulekera ntuko eu no who are you choosing to forgive from the past ngakone na amitetea these practices. Number 3 kuirekera wengwa. Sometimes iturega go progress in life non to tichie jaro that we don't give ourselves permission non to you feel we have messed up in the past. So okambira kuilimit I'm not good enough non to baka makosa kare ambugo thithirie. So no bui karaukire kaira mantu tero thithiri in the past na nya ontoboro thithiti in that day before the day ends no bui kuirekera mistakes ira umba kwithira uthithetie itikethre rojo ni egukuhinda from asking for that raise, asking for that promotion kwandika barugere tuge ekuchwanguge somewhere else something like that. So forgiveness, that's another thing that we need to do, especially kuirekera tutuingwa. Then something else we need to do every day, write down your goal, your major goal. Anto baingi okeja kumenya ntinyari batithara bagiukira rukira tithare ije what am I working towards? What is my most definite goal? Ekwera nene maisha ene ni iriku. Do I want to touch lives? Do I want to impact lives? Do I want to make more money? What is your goal? Na ewo buyo karaukiri kana ya kende sink into your subconscious. Na your subconscious ni ya absorb that this is what I want. Ega karegi kuona ya njira tojira ekurugorera tojira. Then another thing I normally tell people is about prayer. Oni betikete there is a higher being betikete kwa na murungu na is the one that guides us even through the steps of life. So every day there is an intention. Era murungu, this is where I want to move to next. So all those things iteza area na kwena kingi nyambeta positive affirmations. Positive affirmations nire wandika positive statements about yourself. Ogo okera no to ka sauti karaga karage kwira in your mind you're not able, you're not smart, you're not intelligent, somebody else is better than you. Kendo bitiga sauti kara kendo kaora no katuma kakireria okera rukere andika positive statements about yourself in your whole page jaoni ora pambirite kuthithia. These are not things I also knew from a very long time ago. Pambirite every day kandika I am smart, I am intelligent, I am like I can do anything I put my mind to. You communicate with your subconscious ogachira ogo engo itatu sauti tora toni tora to kwera you cannot do this. Okay, you put now a new blueprint. Akiri kwega kwera you can do this, you can do that. Na jo mantu chako endo karo kiri kana na challenge umire thiri muthenya. Ukairi kana this is something I can do. This is something I'm qualified for. Why you an opportunity that has come up. It's important that you remind yourself if I'm qualified, like I'm qualified for this. Especially batu women limoito that when have those weaknesses that we could deal at you.
Nkona tena ndeke mwe lakini tia koria kiura no tuimbize kiura kene to me. Aspect of spirituality. Unfortunately, right now balance ya spirituality na religion. Religion kwe antoba moinya be depressed no antoba religion because unfortunately rimane tumairo budhuku na antoba komba kuzabagi tumera for their personal interest okethera rimanya mtu na brainwash rimanya mtu arukira agatura tuge kire ndini yewe nyate kumba kwithirwa over reliance kire religion and of course they need kwithirwa urina spirituality nyaketha watiko subscribe to a certain religion and of course anto you are exposed anto be na opinions about but I don't think okay anto nyabe nya doubts cha kwithirwa kwina higher being or rather the balance.
The balance. as I said, kwe anto ora tukwambirite tukiuga kwe anto inya there's a certain life of part of their life ekwa forecasting kurukie ingi. Sometimes in religion anto ni bathithagia ukeja kwithira muntu maisha jawe jothe je revolve around kanisa. Nataka we pastor we revolve around kanisa, we revolve around, na mostly it's not even the relationship with God. Kwe muntu itho kugeria kugweria kana kwenda kuthithia ora arakwirire woni mbera anto atiri. It's very important to have a personal relationship with Jesus, with God, kana with the higher being, whatever we take enyenwe. Kwa urikana prayers sio lazima te lazima ikitaro chithithirwe na ara kaniseni, but wengwa na Murungu na atabu, how do you relate? Like, do you pray every day? Do you take time to talk to God, to be grateful? Do you take time to read your Bible? No nturi mwantu barita tunisene beterete kuthomera Bibilia ndere na nora Bibilia eka interpreto muntu umwe teu ogo wengwere. God himself wants to communicate with you, but the question is, are you listening? Pia kwena ina voice tutithikaira mono no ntukwena so many noises in our conscious mind. Mantu jara kwenda every day kwe sauti nyingi so kethiro ti uthikira sauti ire kuma ndene kwengwa kwau mbera mtu inyethera as much as no gweta kanisa ene fulani. Tafadhali make sure you have a personal relationship with God. Murungu wengwa no kuona ya aja utetete bwega au this is a cult wengwa sauti eu. If you learn to listen, if you learn to calm down and listen to the voice ka sauti kau gagakwira it's this way, it's that way. Lakini kile kina importance ethera we na relationship with Murungu wengwa. Just take it like it's your dad who sees you ni abagu ure ugutega no kuona kwa mantu ne jonthe no kugwete njara no gugu support no gatega Murungu mukoro uthuri we igitinde kiona ni akiandika meya jaku echo agakira gupanishira. Our God is a loving God. That's how I know God.
A good place kuthirikira mubango jaturukira na rono kwa na mathaje tuja turingire chenga ibaga sana MC Msomali kumakegui aruga ibaga sana nuntu ba mataro jakumasi wija kari na karimba kimuturo tutagia tamba kuthira akienda kugwatana na ugwa mbugenyo mutarira mwana kana group of people no utwiro romba kutha akigwatana na ugwa tukimaruka.
Okay, so ukienda kugwatana na oni namba yako ya thimu is 0727 938 895.
No chokere kaora
0727 938 895. Ukethira kwina group kanisa no mbize ukaningira thimu nkeja. I also have a Facebook page, Youth of Worth Ventures. It's a Youth of Worth Ventures. No itare uko na few materials. Email ekwa ikmasigatweri@gmail.com. Kmasigatweri so kmasigatweri so gutumire uchonthe no unkinyire.
Aya masingo genjaga sana ibaga nuntu nyaba kujukia kanya kwethira impact miturire yanto gukurukira kubarita na urabumba kwetha bagio Guukiria.